Hello everyone and welcome back. Today a time-lapse video of a couple of hours as I made a lot of progress with this diamond painting. So I continued my chuck along or work in progress, this cat painting, and I'm really excited for the month of September, you guys. I did a lot of diamond painting this month, so this video is actually not just a single day but spread out over multiple days. Hope you don't mind, and it's speed up 20 times. So it's real fast diamond painting, you guys. And in the meantime we can chat and do some diamond painting together. September, you guys, and that means that the kids are back to school. Yesterday, the 7th of September, here in the UK or in the region, they went back to school, primary school kids. So summer is officially over for them, and that thankfully, due to the coronavirus, they can go back to school. And yeah, it's great. New school year starts. Always exciting time of the year. I found. Today I thought it would be fun to talk about books. So I have an e-reader, but I had some problems with it in that I couldn't connect it anymore to my computer to put new books on it. So I found a solution. I got a new cable that works again, so I'm very pleased. And I can use my e-reader again. And as a result, I read more again because I just prefer reading on my iReader rather than on a laptop or anything. Of course, a hard copy is the ultimatum, but because I read so many books, I don't always want to buy it. So yeah, I'm reading this series from the author, I hope I will pronounce it correctly, N.K. Jemisin. It's a science fiction kind of series. There are 3 books, and I've already finished the first one last week, and currently I'm just started with the second book, which is called The Obelisk Gate. I think she won a few awards for this series, and so far it's been really interesting. Bit difficult at sometimes to follow the storyline, but it does keep me want to read more, so it's not putting me off or anything. The first book of the series is called The Fifth Season, and the third one, I just looked it up, is The Stone Sky. So I have all 3 of them downloaded on my e-reader, and excited to read them. Like I said, the first one I just finished, and it was, so the storyline is a bit, how best to describe it? Like you don't go from A to Z, so it's a bit like interchanged in the timeline. You get to know little snippets, so that I think keeps it really interesting. It also is challenging to follow the story and put the pieces of the puzzle together, I guess. But I don't mind a book like this. Sometimes I just like an easy romantic kind of novel, easy peasy. But this is not that. That's what I'm trying to say, I guess. So, but yeah, have you heard of this series or the author before? Let me know down in the comments what you think of this book. And if you're looking for a book to read in the coming months, I would recommend them. It's a nice read. And I like that there are multiple books, because then you get to be in the story for longer. Because I read quite quickly, I think. Like, I like it that it's not just finished after one book and you're like disappointed that the storyline is finished already. Having said that, I do think it's best for this kind of series to start with the first one, then the second and the third. You could potentially read them, just one of them, but nah, I wouldn't recommend that for sure. Because the second book, when I started, they do explain it, but you don't know the depth of the problems that have come or the life that she had. So yeah, definitely would recommend starting with the first one. Bit more, if you can, of course. Some time ago now, I talked to you guys about the books I was reading at the time, or I think just finished. If you haven't seen that video, I will repeat it. So, before this series, I was reading the Seven Sisters. Yeah, the Seven Sisters series. So there's 7 books of it, but the last one hasn't come out just yet. So I've read all 6 of them, and that one is definitely more romantic kind of series. Easy read, but it's also there's a bit of history in each of the books of a different country in the world. So it gives it a nice twist, and it's not very cheesy. Um, so yeah, if you're more into those kind of books instead of science fiction, check those out. And again, the series, because I like series, and that there are plenty of books for you to read and get hung up into the stories. But for those books, I would say you could read just one of them, or like the 5th or whatever, because there's not that much overlap between them. Like they're all about a different sister, which of course have a different timeline or different person in your head. No, character I think is a better word for it. And like always, I'm looking for new recommendations of books that I can read after this series. So if you have any books you have read recently and you think might be a good fit for me, please let me know. I really could use your help in identifying new series of books, or just individual books is fine as well, that I can read, because I'm into reading again. It goes a bit with waves, but it's always fun to do, isn't it? Alright, thank you very much for watching until the end. I really appreciate it. I hope you liked it, and if you do, please hit the thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I make new diamond painting videos every Tuesday, and on Thursday and Sunday I make paint by numbers videos. So have a good time, y'all. Bye!